Tourism is a diverse sector of rapid growth. Strong growth calls for targeted improvements in education and training to increase the skills of personnel. Hospitality training contains material for training and education at the workplace. The structure of the material hospitality training. The program material is intended for the following 4 job categories: front desk, reception, service in restaurants, housekeeping, and car rental. In each job category, there are 10 case studies together with exercises in English, Icelandic, and Polish. The exercises are also in accordance with the quality control criteria recommended by Vakin. The material can be used for training in a variety of workplace environments. What are case studies? Case studies are diverse stories, either long or short, describing a chain of events that have occurred under certain circumstances. The story is told from the viewpoint of someone who has experienced this incident. They describe how events unfold, as well as the reaction and emotional response of the one telling the story. Of course, others may have reacted in an entirely different way to the situation. Why are case studies such effective training material? Telling a story that illustrates a chain of events and appeals to emotions is a common method of communicating knowledge and skills. Our memory retains stories for a much longer time than it does explanations and academic lectures. A good story manages to penetrate the subconscious mind and awakens emotions, which are a powerful learning stimulus. Reading, interpreting, and analyzing real cases is a well-tried and effective training technique for all types of educational purposes. Well-constructed case studies. Encourage an emotional response and empathy. Provide an opportunity to consider own problems while discussing a particular case. Are an entertaining and relaxed way of tackling important topics. Here are some ideas on how to use the training material. Read over the case and then exercise 2 to 3 times before attempting to solve it. Start by analyzing the facts of the case and highlighting those that are relevant. Focus on the facts provided in the case or common general assumptions associated with the situation. Add to the case if necessary. For example, additional characters, additional serious errors, a better conclusion, etc. This case study is about a restaurant and belongs to the job category Service in Restaurants. I had eaten twice at this restaurant over a short period of time. The food was worth every penny. However, the service appeared to be in the hands of one individual who was run off his feet all evening. Other staff seemed quite stressed and under pressure, but nevertheless didn't seem to get much done. The second time I was there, one guest became pretty agitated over the long wait and started to complain in a loud voice. This man's dissatisfaction seemed to ignite a mob-like response among other guests, who began calling out to staff about when they would be served. Each story is followed by questions and exercises, and there can be more than one right answer. It is important that the employees have an opportunity to express their views. Examples of questions that follow case studies. How would you define organization and cooperation in this workplace? Who is monitoring quality and the timing of tasks? The role of the trainer is to organize and lead employees in the group work. The trainer is responsible for the training in cooperation with the employer, and he should have a good overview of the company and its operations. They should be familiar with the concept of motivation and the different approaches to learning. They should appreciate the value of role-playing when it comes to training abstract notions of competence such as cooperation, interaction, imitation, and solutions. They should emphasize that there can be different ways to solve a problem. The training material in hospitality training can be utilized in many ways. Some ideas regarding using the training material. If time is limited, it's possible to select just one case study and a few exercises. It's recommended that the trainer goes through the case and the accompanying exercises in an organized manner using a variety of training techniques. That is, adding to the case, role-playing, having staff create their own case, having a meeting where everyone gets to express an opinion as to a solution, etc. The trainer evaluates progress among staff based on the case and provides constructive feedback, praise and criticism based on the checklist. Trainers can improve their competence by attending a course on using case studies as a teaching method. The main emphasis of the cases and the exercises in hospitality training is to enhance the competences of tourism staff. Provide an understanding of why and how we use the competence and knowledge we possess. Bring out in us what we know. Strengthen cooperation and communication skills among group members when it comes to finding solutions. Encourage staff to logically discuss and appreciate the different viewpoints expressed in a group, and so improve their communication skills and ability to work effectively as a group. Help find solutions to a variety of problems and have staff consider alternative solutions should the problem arise again. Provide an opportunity to evaluate decisions that have been made and have staff come up with alternative solutions.